All right, what is up, folks? How you doing here today? Halftime is upon us, just about. In the NFL, Bob LaGrosse from OddsJam and the Sports Nuts with NFL Sunday, baby, Week 5. Hey, have you checked out the new product? The new Sharp Money product? Have you checked it out? You really should. Check out Sharp Money from OddsJam. Find out what the sharp bettors are on. And you know what? Follow them. And make money. That's really what it boils down to. The sharps are there to make money. We will bring you an update on what is going on in the NFL and also what is going on in the WNBA playoff game, the finals, which have started. All right. It looks like X is screwing with me here. I've got to have a premium account now to broadcast on there. Never used to be that way. So I may have to do that real quick. Unbelievable. Always something going on with that company. Just saying. Not trying to be a jerk here or anything, but X is a little bit different. A little bit different. All right, so I am here. Hopefully more people will be coming in. I'll get right on my X problems here and see if I can update those and see what I can do here. Okay, so premium is $7 a month there, folks. There you go. Not $32.92. They just got done trying to charge a bunch of money to me. And let me get this all squared away. I see what's happening there. Got it. We won't be on X today. That is for sure. We won't be on X today. We are on YouTube. We're on Twitch. Appreciate you guys joining me here. What's up, Brandon? How you doing, my friend? And we're going to go over some things here in the NFL. In the NFL, yes. Oh. We're looping here, so let me back off this music a little bit. I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. Got the Eagles up 10-3 with 8 seconds left till half. And we'll go over some other scores here at halftime. We have the Ravens losing to the Texans 24-3. Tried to tell Justin and Mike about that, but they didn't want to listen to me. Giants at halftime. Well, 6 seconds left at halftime. Over the Saints, 14-13. Eagles 10-3 over the Broncos. Colts 20-3 over the Raiders. Cowboys 23-3 over the Jets, and the Dolphins 17-10 over the Panthers. And these are pretty well all at halftime right now. By the way, you can use the Sportsbook screen to help you follow along with what's going on in the game of football today, and also look at other sports. You know, we got some MLB coming up today, MLB playoffs. We've also got some NBA preseason games. We've got Yankees, Blue Jays at 3 o'clock, and Mariners and Tigers at 7. These are Central times, not Eastern times. And WNBA, in about a half an hour, the Mercury and the Aces tip off in Game 2 after a thriller in Game 1 that went into overtime. So that's kind of where I'm at right now. We're going to look at some live plays. What is out there live, if anything? And I'm going to go ahead and go there. I'm looking at sharp money right now. A lot of money, how this works, a lot of liquidity on the Lions, minus 10.5, meaning that the sharps are wanting this play right here, plus 10.5, $14,223. And then you've got also another liquidity on this play. I'm not trusting Bengals money line. Sorry, folks, ain't doing that. You know what? Don't mind the Patriots plus 8.5. I don't mind that at all. This is the one I really like. Bengals plus 12.5. That's 2 more points than the 10.5. Yeah, I like that. Anytime I can gain some points, I'm going to grab them. No two ways about it. And as I'm looking here, a lot of Bengals Lions plays on the under. There's an under 51. Yeah, I like that. I like that one. Like that one. Then there are some soccer plays going on too. Let's go to live EV. Let me set up my filters here. Feel free to comment if you wish. Once again, we're at halftime. We're not going to have a really long live stream here. We're going to go straight to the EV page. Let's set up main and alternate markets. Let's go ahead and add books. I know I should just go ahead and go to my filters, but I like showing that you got to do this. All right, main and alternate markets, 25 maximum market width. And I'm not even going to look at pre-match. Let's go to live and see if anything is out here. Yes, of course, there are tennis plays. They're going to pop up. Tennis plays are great. Don't be afraid of doing live EV tennis. I'm telling you, it's great. Looks like nothing. Well, there we go. Here we got a couple of soccer plays. Opportunity for halftime of this game when it's at half. You know, your in-game status can make a big difference. It really can. It really can. So, you know, that play there, I would probably, on the team total corners, I'd probably jump on that. Let's go ahead and add it for 15. This is a 53% probability here. I think I'd jump on this one too. Let's hit it for 15. Little live EV, folks. Doesn't hurt. May not always have to do with the NFL. If you know what I mean. Let's go to pre-match NFL. Tigers and Mariners over 3 total runs first half. You know what? I like that. For a morning coffee halftime pick. Your feed between the Yankees and the Blue Jays has got me saying half a unit. Mercury plus 3.5 against the Aces. I like that for a morning coffee halftime pick. Yeah, that's what I'm hitting right now. Let me go back to live and see if anything is there. And there are a few tennis plays. Nothing being at halftime in the NFL right now. I do have all sports selected, and all leagues selected. So got that going on. All right, let's talk a little fantasy football here, and let us talk about what we've got going on out here so far. By the way, we had 13, count them 13, anytime touchdown scorers in college football yesterday. All right. So right now, let's take a look at where we're at in the NFL. Let's see the Houston game. Let's see who has scored. No Christian Kirk yet. Darren Waller scored at plus 300. That was one of my plays. And that's all in that game. Ashton Genty, did he score yet? No. Did Jonathan Taylor score? Yes, Jonathan Taylor did score. So we got 2 so far. Okay, Chris Olave and Jackson Dart. No Jackson Dart yet. And Shaheed was the other one, so no Olave yet. Garrett Wilson and Javonte Williams. Javonte Williams scored, so that gives us 3 anytime touchdown scores. Ferguson, that tight end, has had 2. Jalen Hurts and Evan Ingram in the Philly game. There's only been 1 touchdown. That was to Goddard. So neither one of them have come through yet. See, I looked at Vegas, Indy, one there. Okay. By the way, live chat is available for you to jump into the chat at any point in time. Right now, we're not doing anything on X because X now has new rules, and it kind of screwed me over here recently. So we'll be going back to them here in a bit. Let's talk a little fantasy football here. Give you an idea of where things are at in our Sports Nuts League. You know, we have a league going on for fantasy football, and me and Mike and Justin and Tristan and PhD and some other people, Brandon. Other people are in this. I'm up 4 points over PhD right now. PhD is he's cooking along here. I've got 1, 2, 3 guys playing later. He's got 3 guys playing later. It's going to be good. Looks like it's going to be a tight match unless, Amari and Hampton will be playing, and I also have Jahmyr Gibbs, so I really have the advantage. Let's take a look at some of the other guys here. Also, Carter down to stiff arm. Justin whipping up on Brandon right now. Texans just got another touchdown. If it's Christian Kirk, that's okay. Yeah, that was a bad call on that game. Sorry. Oh, Nick Chubb got it. Nick Chubb got that one. Nick Chubb and Nico Collins. Yeah. But let's look at how that affects you there, Brandon. You affected at all by that? Not really. You got a whole bunch of guys to play. What do you got? 1, 2, 3, 4 guys left. So you got some opportunities. It looks like Justin has. No, it looks like he's got 4 left, or 3 left. Yeah, McCaffrey went off. That was a big one. All right, let's take a look at the next one. Lucas down to Tristan early in this match. 63.3 to 48.3. 48.3. And then Mike is losing to Clyde. Mike's got a ton of players playing late. Ton of players playing late. His defense will be later. And yeah. Well, it's too bad that Judkins kid didn't get a touchdown today. I was really rooting for him, man. Really was. All right, let's go back and take a look at what's going on here. And as you see, we've got the live update here, 31-3. Houston now over Baltimore. Baltimore just terrible today, about to go to 1-4, and maybe looking on the. They may be on the outside looking in by the end of the year, folks. They really may be. Second half has started in Carolina, Miami up 17-13. And second half has started between the Colts and the Raiders, with the Colts up 20-3 right now. Let's go ahead and go back to sharp money and see if we see anything new popping up. Looks like it's still on the Bengals plus 10.5. As I said, there's a plus 12.5 down here, and if I'm going to bet it, that's the one I'm going to bet. That's the play that I want. Just like on the under, there's an under 51 down here. I'm jumping on it. I'm jumping on the under 51. That would be a play that I would definitely be taking a look at. Getting that half a point here and there makes all the difference in the world when you're sports betting, folks. That is for sure. Thank you for joining me here. Like I said, we're at halftime, and halftime is looking like it's over. By the way, Minnesota beat Cleveland today, 21-17. In London, halftime about over here, so I'm going to go ahead and stop sharing and say, please like this show. Subscribe on YouTube. I'd appreciate it. Everybody else here would appreciate it. And you know what? Let's rock it out. Crank it up. Have a great day. We'll see you later. Peace.